Hello everyone, welcome to LBS IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss economics MCQs based on previous year UPSC questions through this series. So let's start our session. Our first question is, the trading blocs in the world such as NAFTA, ASEAN and the like are expected to do which of the following? Option A, act as constrictions in free trade across the world. Option B, promote free trade on the lines laid down by the WTO. Option C, permit transfer of technology between member countries. Option D, promote trade in agricultural commodities between countries of the North and South. Here answer to this question is option B. NAFTA is North American Free Trade Agreement. ASEAN is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. NAFTA, ASEAN and other regional trading blocs in the world will promote free trade on the lines laid down by the WTO, that is World Trade Organization. These are local trading blocs which will enable free trade between member nations. So, answer to this question is option B, promote free trade on the lines laid down by the WTO. Next is, which of the following were the aims behind setting up of the World Trade Organization WTO? Options are promotion of free trade and resource flows across countries, protection of intellectual property rights, managing balanced trade between different countries, promotion of trade between former East Bloc countries and the Western world. Select the correct answer by using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option A, all the above. That is, all the options provided here are aims behind setting up of World Trade Organization. The World Trade Organization WTO is the only global international organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations. The WTO's goal is to help producers of goods and services, exporters and importers to conduct their business. WTO helped to do trade flow fairly and predictably by administering WTO trade agreements, conducting forum for trade negotiations, handling trade disputes, monitoring national trade policies, providing technical assistance and training for developing countries, and cooperation with the international organizations. Next is match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer. Here answer to this question is option B. Chelia Committee on Tax Reforms was in 1993 and its purpose is to make recommendation for a comprehensive reform of the system of central taxes. Rangarajan Committee on Disinvestment of Shares in Public Sector Entertainments was in April 1993 and its purpose is to develop guidelines for disinvestment. R.N. Malhotra Committee on Reforms in Insurance Sector was in 1993 and its purpose is to examine the regulation and structure of the insurance industry. Omkar Goswami Committee on Industrial Sickness was in 1994 and its purpose is to examine the issue of industrial sickness and corporate restructuring. So here answer to this question is option B. Next is Human Development Index comprises literacy rates, life expectancy at birth, and option A, gross domestic product per head in the US dollars. Option B, gross domestic product per head at real purchasing power. Option C, gross national product in US dollars. Option D, national income per head in US dollars. Here answer to this question is option D, national income per head in US dollars. HDI is a statistical tool which measures the country's overall achievement in its socio-economic dimension. It is being prepared and published by the United Nations Development Programme. The basic components of Human Development Index are health, education and per capita income indicators. That is gross national income per capita, which are used to rank countries into 4 tiers of human development. A country scores a higher HDI when the lifespan is higher, the education level is higher and the gross national income, that is GNI per capita, is higher. Next is consider the following graph. The behavior of a fictitious stock market index over a 15-day period is shown in the graph. The behavior of MNCs in the same period is also shown in second graph. Which one of the following is a valid conclusion? Option A, MNCs fell steeper in the period depicted. That is not true because there is a revival on 9th and 13th day on graph 2. Option B, share prices of every non-MNC company soared by over 5% on 12th day. That is also not true because on 12th day there is revival in graph 1 but percentage of share prices cannot find out from it. Option C, government announced a policy disfavoring MNCs on 11th day. That is not true because on 13th day there is a revival on graph 2. Option D, Whatever be the reason favoring market revival on 12th day, it appears to be relevant only to non-MNC companies. That is true because the combined index showing a rise from the 12th day, that is in graph 1, but the MNCs are consistently declining in the given period, that is in graph 2. Market revival appears to be relevant only to non-MNCs companies because of that. So here answer to this question is option D. Next is in India, inflation is measured by option A, consumer price index number combined, option B, consumer price index for urban non-manual workers, option C, consumer price index for agricultural workers, option D, national income deflation. Here answer to this question is option A, consumer price index number combined. Inflation means rise in general price level over a period of time with expectations of further increases. It is measured by changes in CPI. In India, consumer price index and wholesale price index are two major indices for measuring inflation. The wholesale price index was main index for measurement of inflation in India till April 2014. That is in 2014, RBI adopted new consumer price index as the key measure for inflation. CPI or consumer price index measures the increase in the prices of essential commodities purchased by an average consumer prevailing in the retail market. That is, amounts related to the average change in the prices of commodities at the retail level. WPI or wholesale price index measures the increase in the prices of a fixed basket of goods prevailing in the wholesale market. That is, amounts related to the average change in prices of commodities at a wholesale level. Next is match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option C. The Rashtriya Mahila Kosh was set up in 1993 to provide microcredit to poor women for various livelihood support and income generating activities. So here Rashtriya Mahila Kosh joins with meeting credits need for poor women. The Mahila Samriddhi Yojana was launched on 2nd October 1993 is a government scheme aimed to benefit the women entrepreneurs from backward or poor backgrounds. It gives the women entrepreneurs the chance to be self-reliant. So here Mahila Samriddhi Yojana joins with promotion of savings among rural women. The Indira Mahila Yojana was launched on 20 August 1995, aims at organizing at the grassroots level to facilitate women participation in decision making and their empowerment. So here, Indira Mahila Yojana joins with empowerment of women. Mahila Samakhya program was launched in 1988 to pursue the objectives of the national policy on education. It recognized that education can be an effective tool for women in empowerment. So here, Mahila Samakhya program joins with education for women's equality. So here, best answer is option C. Next is with reference to union budget, which of the following is covered under non-plan expenditure? Option 1, defense expenditure. Option 2, interest payments. Option 3, salaries and pensions. Option 4, subsidies. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Here answer to this question is option D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. That is all the above. Non-plan expenditure constitute the dominant portion of budget expenditure. These expenses are spread across defense, interest payments for debts, subsidies and salaries and pensions of employees in various government services. So here answer to this question is option D, all the above. Next is sometime back the government of India decided to delicense white goods industry. Here white goods include option A, stainless steel and aluminium utensils, option B, milk and milk products, option C, items purchased for conspicuous consumption, option D, soaps, detergents and other mass consumption goods. The answer to this question is option C, items purchased for conspicuous consumption. Conspicuous consumption means consumption of luxuries on a lavish scale in an attempt to enhance one's prestige. Here white goods refers to heavy consumer durable or large home appliances, which were traditionally available only in white. Despite their availability in varied colors now, they are still called white goods. The term is used where British English is spoken. In the year 1993, the Government of India had decided to delicense these goods. They include appliances such as washing machines, air conditioners, stoves, refrigerators, etc. The white good industry in India is highly concentrated. Next is national income is option A, NNP at market price, option B, NNP at factor cost, option C, NDP at market price, option D, NDP at factor cost. Here answer to this question is option B, NNP at factor cost. The total value of final goods and services produced by the normal residents during an accounting year after adjusting depreciation. That is called national income. It is net national product, that is NNP at factor cost. It does not include taxes, depreciation and raw materials. So here answer to this question is option B, net national product at factor cost, that is NNP at factor cost.